and that's when she gives up, and she doesn't maintain her own maintenance, so that's why we've got corrosion. I did a lot of research regarding steel corrosion, and it does get this really pretty blue-green tealy thing going on, and it also is really kind of grody sometimes. If it gets really, really, really bad, it's like this orange rust brown thing, and it's really gross, and I didn't like it. That was not the look I wanted to go with, but I really liked the teal blue stuff that you know, I've got going on here. It's almost like copper corrosion. But first I went with white, and I just dabbed it in, and I used Professional Makeup Cream. I've had this stuff forever. No idea where I got it originally, because I've had it for years and years and years and years. I've got like 8 tubes of this stuff. Do not use in eyes or mouth. That's why I do the eyeliner and stuff. Because it says do not use in eyes or mouth, but the only one that really affects you is the red. The red will make your mouth tingle, and it's not very comfortable. I learned that the hard way. But the white, I just, you know, dabbed it on with my detailing brush, my teeny tiny one. Love this brush so much. Need to clean it out a little bit better so the black's still in it. Always take care of your brushes. I cannot emphasize that enough. You take care of your brushes, otherwise you're gonna have just a mess, and they're gonna end up being really, really terrible. Anyway, I did the white, and then I had, you know, I just kind of had a blob of white in my coffee cup lid, my reusable coffee cup lid, that poor thing. I used that as my palette, because no idea where my paint palette went. And I added 1 drop of green and 1 drop of blue food coloring to it, and I mixed it, and I got this really cool teal color, which is almost exactly what I was going for. And then I put it on, I dabbed it along the white, and then I flicked it out using that same detail brush. And then this part was kind of an afterthought, because I was looking at it, I didn't have this, and I looked at it, and I was like, I'm ill-balanced with just the corrosion over here, so I put some here. But yeah, it was just kind of an afterthought, but I like the way it turned out along the hairline. And then I did the plating. I decided I just want to go with cheek plating. If I eventually do the neck, should probably only have a couple of plates there. It's really hard to do the neck when I don't have access to an actual, like, real mirror. So to do the plating, I used detail brush again. Love this thing, seriously. Love this thing. Best investment ever was getting these brushes. And for the black, I used It's Party Time Professional Makeup Cream. Probably the same people who do all that, like, normal Halloween's makeup stuff that you can get at Target for like $1 right now. And it's just straight black, just did the lines. For the screws, that's what they're called, the screws, I just used the end of my paintbrush, just dabbed on the different circles, waited an eternity for them to dry because they kind of went on a little bit thick, and then I went in with my silver eyeliner by Ben Nye, the Fireworks pencil, and I colored in silver, and then I used my detail brush and just did a line for the groove in the screw. And then for the lips, I first outlined my bottom lip with Ben Nye Silver Shimmer Crayon. I love this thing. It is a cream. I just did the bottom lip, and then I put on my lipstick, which I affectionately call F Me Red, but it's actually L'Oreal's Grenadine. I've had this forever. It's shade 311. I don't know if they still carry it, if they still make it. I've had this since I was 13 or 14. So, no, 11 or 12 years. I've had this a long time. It shows you how often I use F Me Red lipstick. Anyway, I like the effect I get with the silver and the red look mixing in, kind of like she's trying to be a little bit human, but the silver's really coming through. I don't know. Whatever. The two Ben Nye pencils were like my best investment when it came to robot makeup. They're kind of expensive. The shimmer crayon, it was 14 bucks, and then the eyeliner was 15 or 16. Really expensive, but they're really good investment. I spent so much money on makeup that day, but I don't regret a penny of it. Loved it. So after that, I was looking at it, and it looked a little flat, kind of matte, didn't look metallic-y, and one of these days I will get that Mehron stuff that, I think that's how you pronounce it, that Steam Powered Giraffe uses. I love the effect that they get with the actual metallic stuff going on. So I pulled out my Tulip Body Art powder stuff. Got it at Michael's. It was like $5 for the pack. It comes in 4 different shades of metal. Well, 3 shades of metal and 1 white. I used the white, outlined all of the white areas in the corrosion just to give a little bit of a shimmer. And then today, actually, I got just this body shimmer stuff for Halloween from Target. There's no real brand. It's a Target. It's a generic Target brand. Looks like this. It's really simple. It's just silver powder. When I bought it, it looked like this. It's $3 for this thing. They offer it in silver and gold and pink and a couple of other colors. I'm not quite sure. I was only paying attention to the metallics anyway. So I did a dusting on my forehead and my cheeks and a little bit on my nose. It gets everywhere, and it does say it's stained, so I would just be careful if you use this. But I really like the effect that it gave overall. So that's pretty much it for Ratchet test makeup night. Unfortunately, I have to work on Halloween, so I have to figure out how to do this, but subtle enough that I can, get most of it off in time for work and not look completely robotic, because that might get me in trouble. I might get written up for that. The hair I can do. The hair